never bring a knife to a gunfight. But what about swords? Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 movie sword fights.
You may not be able to fight like a samurai, but you can at least die like a samurai.
For this list, we're looking at sword fights in film that use at least one traditional sword-like implement in a combative engagement of 2 or more people. Also, there may be spoilers ahead, so spoiler alert.
Give me that sword.
Number 10, Edmond Dantès versus Fernando Mondego, the Count of Monte Cristo.
No, I couldn't live in a world where you have everything and I have nothing.
The 10th movie adaptation of the thrilling tome written by Alexandre Dumas tells the harrowing tale of Edmond Dantès, whose friend Fernand Mondego unintentionally betrays him to French authorities.
Happy anniversary, Dantès.
Dantès is imprisoned. However, upon his eventual escape, he vows revenge upon Mondego.
Let's just say it's vengeance for the life you stole from me.
During their final confrontation, Mondego wields 2 swords in an effort to intimidate Dantès. Though what he discovers is that his friend no longer believes him worthy of forgiveness or mercy.
What happened to your mercy?
I'm a count, not a saint.
Number 9, Hector versus Achilles, Troy.
There are no pacts between lions and men.
In an ambitious adaptation of Homer's Iliad, this epic war film serves its purpose of being entertaining despite lacking certain specifics of the original tale.
Immortality! Take it! It's yours!
Nevertheless, this duel between Hector, the honorable Prince of Troy,
Let us pledge that the winner will allow the loser all the proper funeral rituals,
and Achilles, the great Greek warrior and demigod,
Now you know who you're fighting.
is a highlight. Trained to always think ahead of his opponent, Achilles toys with Hector as a cat would a mouse.
Get up, Prince of Troy.
No thought of clemency ever enters Achilles' cold and calculating mind. Number 8, Yushu Lien versus Zhen Yu, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. This confrontation between 2 old friends is a thing of beauty. The flashing swords and the clanging of metal creates a 3-dimensional piece of art as these 2 evenly matched women fight for their lives. Technically sound and well choreographed, this scene from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon uses decorations and furniture as fighting implements in addition to swords. True to formal combat rules, each woman acts honorably and respects her opponent. Number 7, Zorro versus Captain Harrison Love, The Mask of Zorro.
Did you miss me?
There is real tension in this scene from The Mask of Zorro, especially at the beginning, when it seems as if Love might just shoot Zorro and be done with everything. However, the captain's dedication to defending his honor prevails, and he elects to battle Zorro on his own terms.
M. For Murrieta.
But what really makes this sword fight so special is that the sets are put to great use. Zorro swings on ropes, jumps onto platforms, and almost falls to his death several times before he unmasks himself during Love's final moments. Number 6, Captain Jack Sparrow versus Captain Hector Barbossa, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl.
You can't beat me, Jack.
The sword fights in Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean movies have always been some of the best components of the films. This scene from the first fantasy swashbuckler flick is arguably the greatest plot twist in the franchise.
You're off the edge of the map, mate. Here there be monsters.
And it's all done in stereotypical Sparrow fashion, which consists of both confusing and frustrating his opponent.
Couldn't resist, mate.
Though noted as the worst swordsman in comparison to his fellows, Jack adequately defends himself
Captain Jack Sparrow, if you please.
as both he and Barbossa alternatively shift from their skeletal forms to flesh and blood beings.
So what now, Jack Sparrow? Are we to be two immortals locked in an epic battle until Judgment Day and the trumpets sound?
Or you could surrender.
Number 5. Maximus versus Commodus, Gladiator. Even before this gladiator fight begins, the odds are stacked against Maximus Decimus Meridius, for his opponent, Joaquin Phoenix's Commodus, has already stabbed the paradoxically merciful gladiator, played by Russell Crowe, in the side. Though Maximus is weakened, he's not beaten. And the two engage in a duel to the death, surrounded by Commodus's Imperial Guard.
Sheathe your sword!
Despite his injury, Maximus fights with a desperate energy to free Rome from tyranny,
Free my men.
ultimately succeeding with a strategic throat stab. Number 4. Rob Roy McGregor versus Archibald Cunningham, Rob Roy.
No quarter will be asked.
Starring acting heavyweights Tim Roth as maniac aristocrat Archibald Cunningham and Liam Neeson as Scottish folk hero Rob Roy McGregor, this adventure film focuses on how far one man will go to protect his family.
Honor will be satisfied. You know me well enough.
The duel between Cunningham and Roy is a revenge match of grand proportions. Armed with a small rapier, Cunningham slowly shreds Roy's torso until Roy overpowers him with brute strength and triumphs with a well-timed fatal slash. Number 3. Inigo Montoya versus the Dread Pirate Roberts, the Princess Bride.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Expertly choreographed and wonderfully entertaining, this fight from the Princess Bride combines wit,
Which I have.
civility,
I admit it, you are better than I am.
intelligence,
Who are you?
No one of consequence.
and skill for a treat suitable for the entire family. This particular duel between master fencer Inigo
I dedicate my life to the study of fencing.
and Wesley as Dread Pirate Roberts is the epitome of a fair fight, as each competitor casually demonstrates his knowledge of fencing terms and the corresponding attacks or defenses associated with them. The athleticism involved is also impressive and lends a lighthearted tone to the overall serious connotation of a duel.
Kill me quickly.
I will soon destroy a stained glass window as an artist like yourself. However, since I can't have you following me either.
Number 2. The Bride versus the Crazy 88, Kill Bill Volume 1.
You didn't think it was going to be that easy, did you? You know, for a second there? Yeah, I kind of did.
You know something's about to go down when the fight scene opens with one woman, already covered in blood, surrounded by a gaggle of individuals in black suits. It just screams action. In true Tarantino style, there is no lack of blood, guts, or gore. But what really makes this fight so epic is female powerhouse Uma Thurman, who makes quick work of her assailants with only one samurai sword, as feel-good tunes play on in the background. Before we unsheath our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn vs. Darth Maul, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. While some may argue that the most iconic battle of George Lucas's film series was that between Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader in The Empire Strikes Back, things were taken to the next level with Episode 1. Say what you will about the prequel, but the stellar choreography of 2 Jedi versus 1 demonic Sith with a double-bladed energy sword really got the blood pumping. Grace, speed, incredible music, and a sense of dire urgency kicked off the modern era of lightsaber dueling here. Think a double-bladed saber doesn't count? Well, it does get cut in half at some point, after which what you can call a traditional sword fight ensues. Do you agree with our list?
Why?
What are your favorite movie sword fights? For more fascinating top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
These are the wishes of Marcus Aurelius.